welcome back. Today I'm doing something a little different. Besides beading and making jewelry, bookmarks, all those things, I also do a lot of paper crafting. Specifically, I do scrapbooks and photo books for my family to put all our photos in and our keepsakes and whatnot. So that's the other kind of DIY thing that I love to do. So I'm thinking about maybe on this channel kind of alternating, doing a video about beading and then a video about paper crafting or some of the other crafts that I do. And so I was in Barnes and Noble and I saw this paper crafting book. For the past year or so, I've noticed these books in Barnes and Noble, and they have lots of different kinds. And this one kind of stood out to me because it feels like very trendy, very summery. I think it's brand new. I haven't seen it before. I know that some of the ones I have, are a couple years old, which are nice, and I'll probably get some more later. But this one really stood out, and I wanted to give it a shot, see what I can kind of make from it. So this video is going to be a flip through and first impression. So I'll kind of flip through, and then as I go through, maybe I'll have some ideas on how to use things, things like that. And then maybe I'll make another video later with maybe a project that I came up with from this book. So again, this is Paper Love's La Dolce Vita paper crafting book. It has 160 tear-off pages for writing, crafting, and sharing. It has stationery, gift wrap, stickers, posters, and more. And it's just like kind of a textured front. You could probably do some cutting here and using that if you want to, cut around that. I'm definitely one who likes to try to use things up and not have a lot of trash when it comes to these things. So let's open it up and see what we got. So again, this is textured. This would be really nice in a photo album. There is an introduction that kind of just talks about the theme and what types of things you can make with that. We have a print over here. It looks like a journaling page. So everything seems to be double-sided. I'm not a big journaler, so I probably would use this in like more of a scrapbooking kind of format. Could put some photos here in a scrapbook. So I have a bunch of pages like that. I do like the designs. Oh, and then we have envelopes. I love to make a scrapbook photo album out of envelopes. You kind of tuck the pictures into the envelopes. You can put pictures on the outside. So immediately that comes to mind that I could do something like that. But it also has, so if you want to send a letter to a friend, return address, an address there. Oh, and it's printed on both sides. So if you wanted to make an envelope that was just the design, you have some options there, or, it peeks through once it's put together. So several of those. More journaling, background pictures, and then more envelopes. Wow, there's a lot of envelopes. Immediately then it says to me I need to make a photo album with that. Then we have these stickers. And you could probably use them to seal up your envelopes too. Oh, it is printed on the back there as well. Then we have these, which are perforated. Oh, and these are all perforated, so it's easy to tear out, which I like. Oh, they're postcards. This would also be really good, if you want to do like some wall art, frame these, make a collage. These are nice and thick. Oh, wow, so we have a lot of those. Sometimes I send postcards to friends too. Okay, we have some art here. Oh, and on here. Again, you have to make choices or do it in a format where you can see both. Definitely Mediterranean themed. If I had gone on a trip to Italy, this would be nice to make a scrapbook from. Oh, so we have some shells. You could probably fussy cut these, include them in something. Oh, and then there's a nice print. So, which one do you want to use? More prints. Oh, and then see, create a Mediterranean gallery wall. So they do have, oh, these are thicker too. So you could make a gallery wall. So it kind of gives you an idea on how to do that. These are two-sided prints again. This being thick like this would be really nice for like a journal cover or a cover to a photo book. Lots of these thick pages. Okay, so those are all the thick ones. Back to kind of your standard thickness of scrapbook paper. Okay, so you could cut this like 6 by 6. And then some small ones here you could cut out. I like these designs a lot. Very summery. It'd be nice to even, I haven't been to Italy and don't plan on any time, but it'd be great for someone who just had a trip to Italy and wanted to make something. Okay, so now these seem like bookmarks. And so, oh, and they even have the little hole. So you could put a tassel, or in my case, you could put some beads on there. Oh, I'm excited to use those. And they're double-sided. And these, oh, look, these are like maybe coloring pages. You could use colored pencils or some markers with a back there. That's fun. That's different. Lots of those. And then this feels like stickers again. Oh, and then it is printed on the back. So you have solid, some solid, which is nice. Printed and solid. Definitely everything is very on theme. Oh, wrapping paper. Okay, let's see if I can get this out nice and neatly. Well, I think it's gonna rip, but it's kind of how you have to do it right now. That's okay. Okay, so let's see. Pull these out. Some wrapping paper. I don't wrap a lot of gifts besides like Christmas time, but there are some photo albums I've made in the past where I've used wrapping paper. It's also good for origami. So I have 2 prints here. That's nice. Let's kind of leave that for now. Artwork. Okay. Then these are just like perforated circles, so you could use that in a collage or a photo album. It does have a back as well. Some more of those. And we have letters. To me, this is might be a little difficult to kind of cut out each one of those. And there's only one of each letter too. So I'm not sure how much I would use that. Oh, and there's a really pretty print on the back. I'm more likely to use that. Then here is just more. Again, I don't know if I'd cut those out, and there's not very many of each letter. And I like the prints that are on the back better. This summer I might use. Probably not those individual letters, especially since there's these nice printed pages on the back. Okay, so I ran out of storage on my recording, so I had to come back. So I'm back again with more lettering that I probably won't use. I'll probably just use the backs of these pages. It just would be a lot of work to cut those out and make it look nice. Maybe if you were making like a recipe book, you could like use this as a cover if it was like all pasta. But again, not using those letters. And then we have some labels here. Good for, I guess, envelopes or like some of your storage stuff. I definitely have a lot of stuff that I need to label. with my beads and stuff. And then I ran out of storage, so I already had kind of jumped to this. Some wrapping paper. Definitely thinking about maybe doing some tutorials on how I use wrapping paper in scrapbooks and photo albums. Then we have these long strip stickers to make nice borders. I like that print a lot. Just wish I wasn't bending it up so much looking through this. Now we have some tags. And what I'm thinking with tags I could do, because they do have the to and from, so you want to use them as like tags for gifts, is you could put like a little purse charm on there, like detachable, so it makes a tag decorative, but then they also have like a purse charm as well. So lots of those. A lot of the prints that we saw earlier are on there. Then we have these, nice thick. Could be like if you went to any of these places, could be covered to like a journal where you wrote about your trip. It's blank on the back. And then more envelopes. So definitely solidifying that I'm going to be doing some envelope photo albums. This is nice. You could do a drawing in there. You go to photo. Some kind of like pointillism there. I like the artwork that's in here. Makes me kind of want to go to these places. More envelopes. I like that one. Looks like I'm skipping, but I think it's just another envelope. Yep. This would be nice to fussy cut or to use as a print. Yeah, because the back is not usable. And then in the back page, there are just, oh, this might be like a poster. I thought it was wrapping paper, but it looks like it's a poster because it did say includes poster. I'm not going to be able to get this all on camera. I'll kind of flip it like this. An octopus. Okay, pretty cool. So that's nice wall art. And so that is the Paper Love. Yep, and it did come out in 2026. So all images are from Shutterstock or Creative Commons, used under license. Okay. Insight Studio, Paper Love. Okay. So that is the La Dolce Vita craft book, paper craft book. I don't know what would you call these books? But I'm excited to use this. I am definitely going to do an envelope photo album / scrapbook. I think that will be my first project. And like I said, I really want to alternate these videos where I do some beading stuff and then I do some of my paper crafts, because those are my two favorite things that I do. And I did use a tweezer to, at the end, get those envelopes fully open. So thanks for watching, and I will be back next time with a beading video, and then I'm hoping I can maybe do a tutorial on the envelope books that I make using this book. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Add a comment below. What was your favorite thing in this book? What would you do with it? I'd love to hear your ideas. Thanks for watching.